Hi everyone. So welcome to the demo class for data analytics and data science. So before taking you through the course content and all, so this demo is basically to give you a brief idea about what exactly data science means. And after completion of the course, if you are posting some, if you are getting a job like data scientist or analyst or data engineer, so what is your day-to-day life task? What project you're going to handle and how you are going to handle the day-to-day life task, how difficulty the label is and how you need to prepare and what you're going to get out of this course. So all this detail, I request you all to mute yourself. Any doubt you can ask me, okay, by unmuting. Yep. Okay, so yeah, please mute everyone, please mute yourself. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with what exactly data science is. Okay, so maybe after that I'll take you through the syllabus. So today we are going to cover all these topics. So why data related jobs are high on demand. Then we will be seeing who is a data scientist, what is the daily task of a data scientist, and what are the different use cases which are coming under this category, and what is the syllabus. And if time permits, then we will be seeing the installation part. Okay, so before jumping into data science, who is a data scientist and all, so question is why nowadays this data related jobs are high on demand. Data science, data engineer, data analyst. So all were data. Why it is on like hype? Why so much booming this domain? Why everyone is rushing into the domain? Because of these regions. So every minute we are having 2 million search queries made by Google. Every minute 2,77,000 tweets are sent out. Every minute 72 hours of video is uploaded on YouTube. Every minute 350 GB data is processed by Facebook. Every minute 17,000 transactions are processed by Walmart. Every minute 100 million new emails are generated. Every minute 571 new websites are launched. World's data is doubling in every 2 years. So just imagine so many other important websites I skipped. So I have only picked few of the very renowned and very important websites. Just if you like combine all the data, can you just imagine in 1 minute how much data is gathering? So in every 2 years the entire amount of data is getting doubled, right? So nowadays what companies are thinking, whether there is any do, uh, whether there are any tools or whether there are any concepts which we can use and we can try to find out some of the insights from this data. Can we find out the cream out of the data? For example, can we use this data very in simple English? Can we use this data? Because we are like ocean of data everywhere. Data every minute we are generating terabytes, zettabyte, petabyte of data, right? So as of now, before all this big data and all this machine learning, artificial intelligence, all these data analytical tools and techniques, before prior to this all this data were useless for the company. They're just simply useless. But nowadays, companies are thinking, when we have so much of data, can we use this data to generate our revenue? Can we use this data to increase the revenue of the company? Can we use this data for a better customer understanding, customer behavior understanding, or can we use this data to understand our client in a very good way? So that is the question mark. And because of this, the all these data related jobs are high on demand, and it will be on demand because every time nowadays everything we are moving towards internet, like everything we are doing on wave, right? So shopping we are doing, banking, shopping, so everything we are doing online. So nobody has time also to go to the shop and buy products. We are going to different e-commerce website and we are purchasing our groceries, we are purchasing our dairy products, we are purchasing shoes, clothes, everything, right? So knowingly or unknowingly, whenever we are creating some of the login, I mean when you are signing up some of the websites, or maybe we are viewing or searching some of the websites, or maybe we are doing some transaction, or we are creating some new email, we are leaving some data of ours with the company. Okay. And there are so many other companies, you don't know, maybe terms and condition, you're just clicking, you're not reading it, right? So few of your data, even the company is selling to other companies, right? And they are using your data to advertise their product, and they are using your data to give you some recommendation for your future shopping, right? And that is how this entire thing. So this is the reason, as we have lots of data we are generating, that's why lots of data related jobs are now on market. Okay. So now the next question is, we understood we have lots of data that we understood, but what exactly a data scientist is doing? What is the daily task of a data scientist? Why this why someone has posted data scientist, or maybe data science is the sexiest job for this 21st century? Why, what exactly the person is doing? Why he is known as a scientist, not like other role like developer or test engineer? Why the role, why the designation is scientist? So this is a 1 minute video from YouTube. I request you all to go through it. It is a very well explained what exactly a data scientist is. Just listen to this video, okay?
A data scientist is a person who uses data to solve problems, uncover patterns, and gain insight. They often work in businesses and organizations which gather and curate large data sets. A data scientist may leverage knowledge from statistics, computer programming, databases, machine learning, and mathematical modeling to achieve their goals. A day in the life of a data scientist. First, the data scientist needs to understand the business or organizational issues. Then, they look for data. They may need to set up an experiment to acquire the data, or the data may already exist somewhere in. If an experiment is required, it is important to write down the hypothesis before proceeding. Once the data is gathered, it is checked and cleaned. Then, the right tools for modeling are chosen. For example, R, Python, or another software package. The data and results are then analyzed using visualization tools. The data scientist is looking for important insights and trends and checking their hypothesis. Statistical tests are used to check the results are robust and valid. The learnings, results, and insights are communicated to the stakeholders, usually with recommendations. For example, a data scientist working for a transport company might identify particular routes that are inefficient and recommend solutions to them more efficient. With the advent of the data age, we can all now, with the help of data scientists, get better insights and make better data-driven decisions.
Yeah. So it makes sense. So so let me summarize the video what you have seen. So a data scientist is a person who is responsible to find out the insights from the data. It is like you have to gather the data, you have to collect the data, you have to do a lots of pre-processing in the data, you have to use so many tools and techniques, and finally you need to find out the cream out of the data. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, so what do you mean by cream out of the data? So let's take an example of you are a customer for, let's say, one of the e-commerce website, Amazon or Flipkart, right? And you have spent some time on the website, and you have searched a few of the categories, you have given some of the reviews for a few of the products, and you have purchased few of the products, and you logged out, right? So what data you left with Amazon? You left your username, you left your country, which country you are belonging to, and then you have your age, then what products you purchased, your transaction history, your review. All this data is with Amazon. Okay, so what Amazon will do using all this data scientist who is there in Amazon, what the task of his, the manager will give or dump all this raw data to the data scientist, and the data scientist will find out, based on your past transaction history, based on your review, based on your comments, based on your ratings, based on you based on your website search, all your using all this information, the data scientist will give back to the company the recommendation for you. Okay, so that next time when you are logging into Amazon, Amazon should able to give you some personalized recommendation. right? So that is known as finding out cream from the data. It can be useless, right? As of now, the data was useless, but now using all these techniques, recommendation, can you even imagine how much helpful it is when there are millions of products available in Amazon, right? And there are millions of users. So let's assume that there is no recommendation. You go to Amazon, so there may be lots of products you may skip because you don't have that much time to search each and every product, right? But if I'm giving you recommendation, let's say you are searching Apache Hadoop or Apache Spark or data science book or maybe Python book. So you know only one book name, okay? So the author name you know, and you give in the search bar and you got the book. Let's say I don't have a recommendation engine. I'm losing my business, right? Because you are only going to purchase that particular book which you know. But what I will do is, using your past transaction history, if I can generate few of the other similar kind of books which you are liking or maybe you are searching. Let's say I bundle together customers who brought this also brought, or similar books to your like choice. Similar to that, if I book let's say best selling book, okay, if I give you few recommendation directly, there is 80% chances that you can click on that and you will buy it, right? So Amazon is increasing its revenue by this data science application, right? So that is how a data scientist directly very much important for the company, because a data scientist is directly generating revenue for the company, okay? And all the top level senior executive, they have direct contact with that data science team, okay? Even the 15% data science team can generate 50% of the revenue, right? So that much important it is, the role is that much important. And why the name scientist? So to be very frank, scientist means a person in our mind like who does lots of research and all, right? Exactly, this domain is like that. So you have to be very much proactive. Every day is a learning day, it's a ocean, okay? If I teach you 1 year also, the course will not complete, that much you have to read, okay? So every day is a R&D you have to do, every day a research day for you. Every day is a learning, it's not a boring stuff as other domain, just you know Java or some other language and you the same code repetitive task. No, every single day is a challenging day, every single project is a new learning, every project you will gain some new knowledge, okay? That's why it is the name scientist. And it's not only one domain, it is a combination of what you are getting, data scientist, then you will be having all these things on your mind. You should be, you must be seen that video, so you should be know a very background of mathematics, okay, basics mathematics. Then you should be knowing one language, one programming language, whether it is R or it may be Python, any one is fine, okay? So any one of the programming language you must be knowing. With that you must be knowing predictive modeling techniques, which is known as machine learning, okay? And with that you must be having a knowledge on statistics, and with that you must be having a knowledge on data visualization. So ultimately you need to visualize your data, right? So you must have a knowledge on data visualization. And if you know big data, that is an add-on advantage, that is not mandatory skill, but definitely in this competitive world you need to be very unique than others. Then big data knowledge is like a highlighting point in your resume. Big data knowledge is also required to process large volume of data, okay? So it is a combination of many various domains, right? So all these things you are learning, that's why you are a scientist, not a developer. Not only one language, but subdomain, subcategory of so many things you're going to learn here, okay? And also data mining is also there. So machine learning and data mining is also there, so data mining concepts are also required. So don't worry, this course we are going to cover everything whatever is needed, yeah? So now let's see few of the use cases of data science. So so in very simple English, if someone is asking you what exactly you people are doing, because as a data scientist you can answer, we are not going to program our computers, but we will train them like dogs. So we are training our dogs, right? And they are doing the work for us. So there is a difference between programming. See, we all are knowing like automation can be done in two way. One is we can write a code, we can program, and manually one by one step the program will execute. So that is not correct automation. What we are doing in data science, we are training the computer like a robot, like a dog, right? And next time for a new sample, for a new data, the computer is performing based on his training, very much similar to dog example. You take an example of dog. What you're doing with the dog, you're training the dog, and let's say handshake, how to do handshake, you're training. Then in future, whenever you are telling him to do a handshake, it is able to do. Similarly, we are not going to program the computers, rather we are going to train the computers like dogs, right? That is what data science means. And this entire world is going into artificial intelligence, and IoT is the next future. By 2025, almost everything will be IoT, and everything will be like all this data science and data analytical tools we will be using. This is the future. Okay, so why this is the future? Only theory will not satisfy you, I know. So let's see how it is impacting our day to day life. Okay, I will be giving you few of the example. So before that, let's see a few of our, like, whether to learn Java or to learn data science. So this is Google trend. So let me compare these two term. Okay, so Google term you must be aware of. Google trend is something which will give you a like graphical way of representation of any particular term. So if you see data science term, okay, in last past 5 years, starting from 2012 till 2016, it is always a increasing search history. If you see the search history for data science term in Google trend, it is always a like increasing like way. But if you search the same for Java, or maybe Java developer, right? So yeah, so you can see it is very clear, right? Whereas the data scientist, which is a green blue way, so it is increasing. And the Java developer search, if you search for the Java developer, which is again a like designation, it is decreasing. I mean, not, I mean, it is almost like in 5 years there is no exponential or linear growth. But for data scientist, it is a linear growth. It clearly proves that the world is like rushing towards data science domain, right? So then again, why it is so important, why it is like so hype? So it is very much impacting our day to day life. So I will be taking you through few of the use cases. So one of the use cases, Google self driving car. Okay, so nowadays, using machine learning techniques and artificial neural network and artificial intelligence techniques, we are able to design a car which can drive itself without a driver. Okay, how beautiful it is. You will be sitting in the car, and the driver, there is no driver, and the car is self like it will be a self driver car, self drive car. So just see this video. This is one of the use case of data science, which is real life most advanced research, I can say. So just I'm taking you through that video. Okay.
For a vehicle to drive itself, it needs to know where it is in the world, and it also needs to know what's around it. Based on these factors, it needs to be able to make smart and safe driving decisions in the real world. And once you get in the car, you start to get a real feel for the way the technology works and what it's like in real driving situations. So there are a few things that have to happen before the car can safely drive itself. First, it has to figure out its location in the world. So we use GPS, but GPS isn't always that accurate, which is why we rely on our other sensors like the laser, which picks up on details in the environment that help us identify a more precise location. So think of the sensors as the car's eyes and ears, but with eyes that can see far off into the distance and 360 degrees around the car. And the great thing about having all these sensors is that they can talk to each other and get cross-checked information about the environment. So while we take in a ton of information using our sensors, it's our software that really processes all of this and differentiates between objects. All these objects are visible on the laptop that the safety drivers use while testing the vehicles. Based on what the vehicle senses and processes, these objects will be represented by different colored boxes. Cyclists will be red, pedestrians yellow, and the vehicles will appear as either green or pink. These boxes demonstrate the processing that takes place within the software. And think about the complexity here. People look different, cars have different shapes and sizes, yet despite these nuances, the software needs to classify these objects appropriately based on factors like their shape, movement pattern, or location. For example, if there's a cyclist in the bike lane, the vehicle understands that this is a cyclist, not another object like a car or a pedestrian, so the cyclist appears as a red box on the safety driver's laptop.
Okay, so you can go through the video if you want more. That is already there in the demo link. So this is one of the use case of machine learning and artificial neural network, artificial intelligence, right? So self-driving car, right? This is maybe the future. Maybe by next 5 years there will be no driver. All the like cars are auto drive by themselves. This is one of the real use case. Another use case is as I shown you, Amazon, right? If you go to Amazon, definitely you'll be getting recommended for you, Sasmita, right? So for me it is giving me some recommendation, right? So let's say I'm going electronics or some of the things, so it is giving me some electronic device recommendation, some book, right? So all this stuffs it is going, right? So all these recommended items for you, right? So this is again a recommendation, which is again a real life use case of machine learning data science. So Gmail email classification, right? So if I go to my email, so you must be aware like why I'm going taking you to my email. So email is again a very see here there is different um, category, right? So if you see from what you can say inbox, so there is one folder known as spam folder, right? Spam and ham. So how to decide which particular email needs to be go to spam? And if you see there are few categories: promotion, then updates, and inbox, and like that, spam and all. So whatever emails you are getting, Google is filtering it out. Whatever is important personalized messages or important emails you're getting, that is directly coming to your inbox. Other emails which is like advertisement related, hey, hi, this course is free, please join to my course, right? Such kind of emails which are normally advertisement related may be treated as a spam. It will be directly navigated to your spam folder, right? Or maybe promotion folder, right? So all this email classification is also one of the use case of data science, okay, which is nothing but we are using so many techniques, predictive modeling techniques and classification techniques to do this. So this is again a real life use case, right? Second is sentiment analysis, right? So let's say you are a new let's say Google created a new product, and the Google wants the review, what kind of sentiment the people have towards the new product, right? So going to social media like Facebook and Twitter, it will collect all the tweets. Excuse me. It will collect all the tweets, and it will collect all the comments and all. It will sentiment, it will analyze the sentiment of the people, right? So let's say or mostly it is positive response. If it is getting, then it will say okay, our product is getting 80% positive response, so positive sentiment is positive. Or our product is not getting that good response, it is negative, so maybe we can modify a few of the features and we can relaunch the product again maybe after few days, it is not working. So all this kind of summary about any product, about any movie, about anything you can get, that is known as sentiment analysis. Again, this is one of the use case, and the use case are so used, if I go no I mean it will never end. So this is the Google, this is what is it is, it is a search engine. Again, it is information retrieval, again a subdomain of machine learning. So this is again a machine learning application, mostly information retrieval application. Let's say I am typing Naren, so I am getting Narendra Modi. So many with Naren what, so many other things auto filling. This is again one of the application of data science, right? So there are millions of websites with Narendra Modi word, right? Out of that, how to filter top 10 or top 15 websites which can be posted in the front page of Google search. So that is known as page ranking algorithm we are implementing. That is again graph analytics. So again, sub part of data science. So let's say again for each of the website we are getting some summary version, right? 2 3 line summary, that is again one part of what you can say, that is again application of machine learning. So text summarization, we're summarizing the text. Sometimes Google translation, whatever let's say you want to translate from one language to another language, right? So let's say Hindi to English or German to French, right? So Google translate, you must be used this. So enter text and it will be translate. This Google translation is again natural language processing, which is again one of the domain of like data science. So the use cases are very huge. Fraud detection, starting from banking till everywhere it is there. So the job scope is very high. It may be a banking company, it may be a Citibank and all. You may be working as credit card score detector, or credit card risk founder, or insurance predictor, or like if you are working for a security company, then cyber theft detection, right? Fraud detection. And if you are working for EMS and all healthcare industries, then you will be working with insurance renewal, contract renewal. If you're working with GE and all, like production companies, operation companies, contract renewal, warranty, data analysis, right? So everywhere it is there. Okay, so data science is everywhere. So it is a horizontal domain. Vertically, every domain can be fit into it. It may be a banking, it may be a finance, it can be a e-commerce, it can be a healthcare, it can be anything. Okay, and the syllabus, let me take you through the syllabus. The syllabus is very well structured, very detailed. You may not get each and every point very elaboratively explained, but one lecture is again, let's say lecture 2 or lecture 12. So it is written two lines, but I will need at least 3 hours of time to complete it. It's not like, let's say, K-means, introduction to K-means, why K-means, why not K-means, not like that. Everything, because I don't have time to like elaborate a lot. It's merged up, but everything you will be getting. And it's a like theory, machine learning part especially will be getting all the theoretical. I have completed my data science, I have completed my masters with data science specialization, and I have few research publications also, so I know machine learning academic way as well as industry way. So I'll be teaching you theoretical as well as practical, both way. Okay. So let's say K-means algorithm. Why to use K-means? Why not other algorithm? What is the pros? What is the con? What is the, at the end of the course, you'll be getting a chart sheet which you can keep with you every time. So it will help you. It will give you a roadmap. Which algorithm needs to be used where, and which algorithm not. Why it is failing? Which kind of data needs to be treated? What kind of algorithm? So all the details starting from mathematical derivation, then coding, I'll be showing it in class, right? So I'll be coding and I'll be showing, and then one assignment. Again, one assignment is mini project. Let's say K-means, I will be giving you a mini project in K-means. So similarly, how I have done in class, similar way you have to done, you have to do. And finally, after end of the class, there will be a project. Okay, so which is again based on, I will it's not like very easy, all the Kaggle challenges. If you remember, Kaggle is the data science portal where we will be getting so many data sets. So it's a Kaggle challenge, so you can take the data set and you can resolve the queries. I will be telling you what exactly you need to do, and it's all your task. Okay, let's say we have 11 people in the group. 11 people will do the same task in 11 different ways. Finally, we will sit together and we will discuss all the solutions we have collected from all those 11 batch students, and we will I will tell you how we can improve the solutions, and I will show you the exact solution how it works. Okay, or maybe one of you maybe do in very better way than me, then we can adopt his or her solution, right? And finally we can dump the I will dump the solution after 10 or 15 days, so that you can showcase in your resume as an experience. I will tell you, I can guide you how to write the project experience as one of the solution, sorry, one of the experience in your resume. Yeah. So the course, I think most of you I have shared, but whoever has not got this course content, they can go through it. Though it is like basics, 70%, not 70, 80 to 90% of the syllabus is designed using Python. So Python is a multi-purpose language. If you don't know anything from scratch, I am starting. So starting from Python installation to basic Python, then the advanced module of Python, which are very essential for data analysis, like NumPy, Pandas, regular expression, and then data visualization using R and Python both. I'll be telling you how to install R, and I'll give you a crash course on R, maybe 2 hours, so that at least whenever I'm showing you some code written in R, you will able to understand. But Python, I will give you very in depth. It is like a complementary course to you, which is a prerequisite for data science, which is indulged here, some 9 to 10 hours of Python. Then we will be starting to statistics, all the statistics, then data mining, lecture 5 and 6 data mining, then 7 is recommendation engine, then machine learning. In machine learning, everything we are covering: supervised, unsupervised, regression, then your association mining, everything, dimensionality reduction, everything we are covering tit by tit. And then we are looking into PySpark module. Nowadays, big data is also high on demand. So this course is integrated with Apache Spark. So Apache Spark is a big data tool which is very high on demand. It has various advantage as compared to Hadoop. So we will be installing Apache Spark on your machine. We will be integrating Python with Apache Spark, and we will be implementing all this machine learning task on top of Apache Spark as well. Right? So let's say k-means clustering algorithm. How to implement k-means clustering using Python. Also how to implement using Apache Spark. Okay, the both way I will be teaching. Okay, so yes, again natural language processing also is included. So text mining, which is very famous nowadays. So all the sentiment analysis and all we are going to see in this module. So it's like all in one bundle. After completion of the course, you are ready to start with any interview, and definitely you are going to crack. If you are honestly doing the project and completing all the assignments, definitely you are able to answer all the questions. Yeah. So this is what I have to say. You have any query, you can ask.
Are we going to learn R language or only Python in this class?
So I have experienced. So when it comes to which data science language to choose, R and Python both are very very useful. There is nothing in R which you cannot do using Python, and there is nothing in Python which you cannot do using R. Okay, so both language itself are very much compatible to each other. I mean, very much what I can say, mature. And when you're giving interviews, so they will ask you concepts. Okay, nobody is going to ask you like to give you. Definitely the first round will be coding, which is language independent. You can write your code using any language. Second round will be interview, will be based on theory, right? Theory and your conceptual language. Like they will give you a problem statement, they will ask you which particular algorithm you are going to use, or maybe they will give you a graph and tell you what story you can tell by seeing the graph, like that. Okay, so if you can learn R, you can learn Python. If you can learn Python, you can learn R. So there is no difference. In fact, to be very frank, learning R is deadly easy, but learning Python is very difficult. So generally Python will be given as an intermediary course. In beginning level, nobody will teach you Python. Okay, and why I choose Python, the question, the answer is PySpark module. For the PySpark module, I have to choose Python. I have no other option, because R is very poor when it comes to PySpark. Very limited algorithms are implemented using R till now, but Python is very much mature. Almost all machine learning algorithms already implemented using Python for Spark. Okay, but for R, 50% is implemented, 50% is under development. Okay, but we will be seeing R integration also. No worries. R, to be very frank, I'm not like covering very in depth. Just a crash course you will be getting. But Python, you are getting very in depth. So both the language means you will ultimately confuse yourself, right? So that's the reason. Yeah. Any other queries?
Yeah, Susmita, Amit, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Susmita, so will you be working on the interview parts as well?
Definitely. See, what I can do is like all the assignments are nothing but the interview questions which I collected from some books and some going to internet, and it's a summarized version, right? So assignments are nothing but the interview questions which you are getting with solutions. Except that, okay, whenever I'm teaching you in the class, let's say from my personal experience and from other interview questions, whichever is very important in terms of interview. Let's say this particular thing you are going to ask in the interview. The interviewer going to ask this question from this topic, that I am definitely going to tell you. And at the end of the course, based on your project, I am going to help you in resume preparation. So how to showcase your project work in your resume, right? So and what you need to answer when the interviewer is giving you what kind of question, right? That also I will help.
So will it be suppose if someone has experience of 5 or 6 years of experience
Uh-huh.
in IT domain, and will it be possible to show 1 or 2 years of experience in data science
Def-
after? and
Definitely yes.
and will he and will he will be able to crack the interview after doing this course?
Definitely, yes. So what you can do is, so just go through any interview question, okay? Randomly, it's a challenge. Just go to Google, just type data science interview questions, okay? Whatever question, and come back to the syllabus and see whether that particular algorithm or that particular question answer is, whether it is there in the point or not. Okay, I am covering almost everything. So the thing is, you have to be sincere, you have to complete all the assignments, which are nothing but some 250 to 300 questions. All are coding exercise, is not only theory. With that, you have to complete the project by your own, without seeing the solution from the internet. Then definitely you can crack all interviews. So in fact, you can very easily showcase 1 or 2 years of experience very easily. But when it comes to showing 4 plus years of experience in data science, because few of you are like 10 plus years of experience, right? For them, they have to show at least 2 3 years. So for them, few more advanced level of machine learning and data science are there that I need to cover. They can contact me separately. Okay, but at least for beginner intermediate level, definitely you can crack all the interviews. Let's say you are applying for a data scientist lead role, so maybe you not, because their expectation is very very high, right? 7 8 years of experience, so that you may not, you may crack the basic, but they will ask you again very different concepts like deep learning and all, which is I am not covering that much depth, right? If you're interested, you can enroll that separately, but at least for 1 2 years definitely you can crack, no worries. In fact,
Okay,
all these big data tools and all, if you can showcase them, that they will be very impressed.
okay. My next question: will all those sessions be recorded?
Yes, sessions are recorded. Any class you miss, just let me know in advance, or maybe after the class, I'll dump the recordings to you.
No, actually, I want all the sessions. All the sessions. If I attend or not attend, I need for future reference.
Yeah, yeah, that you will get. Yes, class recordings are always available.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would be duration and what would be timing of this class?
Yes, yes. The duration will be 2 months, five
Hmm.
40 hours content total, except project. Only 1 to 1 class is 40 hours. Project will again, if you dedicate 2 hours each day, it will take some 7 to 8 days, or maybe based on your calibrity, right? So mostly
Hmm.
you can finish up the project within 10 to 12 days, right? So it is again 20 to 22. Again, project is again any time you can ask me doubt during the project. It will not be one to
Okay.
one session, because your project way of doing may be different from others. It is an individual work, but anywhere you stuck, I'm there to help you. Okay, so if you include the project, it is almost like 65 to 70 hours. Exclude project, only classroom, 40 hours. And the duration is 2 months, excluding project. Including project, it will be 2.5 months. And after 1 month 15 days, you can start searching for job. And you can, I will help you resume preparation after 1.5 months, so that simultaneously you can do both things. You can search as well as you can learn. Yeah.
So what would be the timing and what and will it be a weekend classes or weekdays
Yes, yes.
classes?
So it is weekend class mostly. So Indian timing Friday night 9:30 to 10:30, and
So
Saturday Sunday morning 6 to 8, 6 to 8.
sorry. Actually, I'm not available from Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Um, after in afternoon, like between 2 to 11. It's my office timing.
So okay, so no, no, it's not okay, right? Night 11, right? So yes, that is the
Yeah.
case with many students. So some students are not available night time. For them, the morning class will be there. Okay, morning 6 to
So
7:15
we
available. Friday
yes, yes, yeah, morning.
morning time, Friday morning 6 to 7:15. The same 1 hour class. In, there are two batches actually. So night time is not
Okay.
suitable for everyone, right? Saturday Sunday there will be common class. But Friday
Hmm.
morning and evening, both time I'm repeating the same thing. So any batch, any timing, whichever is suiting to you, can join. Morning 6 to
Okay.
7:15, night 6 to 7, sorry, night 9:30 to 10:30.
So suppose if I want to attend the class uh, again, so can I join the batch?
Yeah, you can join, but you have to wait for some time because the again the batches are like not in sync, right? After 10-15 days they will be lagging behind than your batch. Particular topic you can go through the
Okay.
class recordings, okay? And if you want live sessions you have to wait, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And yeah.
Yeah,
And for
please go ahead.
Bangalore students, I'm also conducting offline classes. So anytime you missed some classes, you can also attend offline batches for that particular topic, not for all topics, only for particular topic. Or you can access the. I don't think after seeing the class recordings, you will having any like doubt, because that is a real screen recording, not only like voice recording. So anyway, if
Okay.
you have any doubt, then again you can follow our batches. You can join.
So how we can access those videos?
Everything I will be uploading in Google Drive. So I will be creating one.
Okay.
It's already there. Okay, I have not given access. I don't have the list of. So this is the lecture one. So this is the batch for you. Okay, data science June online batch one. So I have given few students access, which emails are available. So kindly, there is a group, right? So I have added most of your numbers. Whose number is not added, please ping me separately. I'll add their numbers. You can ping me separately your email address. I'll give access to this group, this folder. Everything I will be dumping here. Class recordings, assignment, PPTs, resources, books. Everything will be getting here in Google Drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, can we get in touch with you for any help after the course?
So yes, definitely. If you have any doubt during the course and all, and if I am also getting any good referral, and I need to sometimes, I have so many HR contacts, but I cannot guarantee on that part. My job is just to refer you, okay? And then shortlisting, everything depends on your resume. They will decide. That help I can do. I can refer. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Any other doubt?
So when does this class is going to start?
So the class is already started. Only one class is over, that is Python installation, which is hardly 45 minutes content. Okay, so if whoever is enrolling, please let me know. Please update me separately. You can update me so that I can take the recovery class. So the next class will be on Friday. Whoever is willing to join morning class, just let me know morning time, or whoever is available in the night time, 9:30 time, for them I will be taking normal class will be starting from 9:30. So you have to join half an hour or 40 minutes prior, like 8 for 50, like that, so that we can take the recovery. Whichever I had covered, I can cover, then we can start with the normal batch. Okay. So the
So
next,
Friday morning is India time or US time?
so I'm talking about India time only. So Friday, let me tell you, okay, the next class is Friday morning 6 to 7, or Friday night 9:30 to 10:30. Any one of these timings you can join. Sorry, not 9:30, 9 to we can say 10:30 for recovery. Okay. Yeah. So the timings and all I can post again in the WhatsApp group. No worries. So whoever is, I may forgot to add many of your numbers in that group. Just ping me separately. So my number you can note it down. I'm available on WhatsApp with this number, 9538. Okay. So this is my number. Just ping me, right? So this is my mobile number, so which with the same number I'm available on WhatsApp. Whoever wants me to add their number in the WhatsApp group, just ping me, I will add the number. And in the WhatsApp group, that is helpful for me because it is a one space where I can communicate everything. I'll tell you everything, the timings, and where we are having the next class, everything I'll be posting there. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Smashmita, but the Friday timings you are saying, I
Mhm.
am still a little confused because when you said you have a two batches, means is it India time, both of those batches? So, or like I'm not really sure how your timings are you are saying and how to convert them.
So don't worry, you can get back to Benjamin. Maybe he will or she will convert the timings and let you know. So I am telling India timing only because I am not aware of your timings. According to Indian timing, okay, it is night 9 p.m. Okay, and the same thing I am also going to repeat in morning 6 to 7, 6 a.m. Right? So if you are available morning time 6 a.m. you can join. If you are not available morning time, Indian morning time, then you can join in the night time, that is 9:30. So what exactly US timings I am not aware of. Maybe you can I can check with her and let you know the US timings.
What about on Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday, Sunday there will be class. Okay, so see, don't confuse. Let me clear it. So there are three classes per week. Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday 1 hour, Saturday, Sunday 2 2 hours. Total 5 hours per week. Saturday, Sunday morning Indian timing 6 to 8, 6 to 8. Friday, there are two timings. You can join any one timing. Morning 6 to 7 and night 9:30 to 10:30. And if you are confused with
Sasmita,
US timings, maybe I will check with her and maybe she can inform you the exact US timings. Right?
Sasmita, I posted one thing in chat logs. Can you please reply that for that?
Same trend.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, you are asking. You said you train computers for that. How we will code things, right? Using R or Python
Yes, yes.
programming. Uh, how we can code things in this? I'm not getting. Can you please explain me again?
Like how we code what in which programming language we'll code these things.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So
we use Java or
yeah, yeah.
Python.
So that's what I'm telling. So mostly it will be Python, but for some use cases
Mm-hmm.
I will be using R. Like sentiment analysis and few use cases I'll be using R. Okay, but mostly for others like
So
big data and all, it is Python.
mostly data science uses with Python and R, right?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. But when this machine learning will come into picture, like we'll use this machine learning in Python or something.
yes, yes. We are going to use machine learning in Python.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there is a theory part. We will understand the theory and then we will implement machine learning using Python.
Okay.
So, Sasmita, is there any coding background needed for this course?
Yes, I cannot say completely no. Yes, a coding background is needed. At least you should have at least some fundamental strong in that domain. But no worries, I am covering right. Python I am covering, so I am starting Python very scratch. So that will give that is enough to understand all the data science part later. So I am giving whatever is the prerequisite. I am giving you. Okay. So if you don't have any programming experience, also no worries. I will take care.
Okay, okay. My next question is uh, about data visualization. So,
Yeah.
are we using the visualization features of Python, or we would be using some other visualization tool like Tableau and
See, Tableau and all I don't include in the course because that is not open sourced. That is the first thing. So, if also I am giving you training, what is the guarantee that you will be getting a job? And if you're not getting a job, you're never going to use that because per user it is costing some $2,000. The public version is free that you can use, but the main version is like 2,000 or $200, $2,000 I guess, per each like user, which is very high. Those are paid softwares, and the building block of all those tableaus of Spotfire is like you can integrate your R with Tableau and Spotfire, you can integrate your Python with that. So we are going to see, let me show you whatever you're seeing in Python, sorry, Tableau and all, so many useful graphs we can in fact do using Python. Let me show you the powerfulness of Python visualization. So this is the library which we are going to use. I will be covering it very in depth, no worries. So these all possible graphs are possible using Python. Okay. So all these things you can do using only Python. Okay, Python and R. So if you can do all these things, then learning Tableau is very easy, right? That is anyway, it is a tool. So there is no coding is needed. It's a GUI. Just you want histogram, just give X parameter, Y parameter, click on histogram. Histogram will be generated. But here you are coding and generating a histogram by your own, right? So it is difficult than learning Tableau. Yeah. So all this visualization is included, but which you are telling like a visualization tool, no, that is not included because that is not free and that is not open sourced. So this course is all based on open source tools and technologies which everybody can use without any license, without any money to purchase. Right? All this pure visualization we can do. Yeah. So Python itself is very seeing these graphs you can understand how like powerful it is, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, the next question is what is what is the current demand of data science jobs in the market?
So that's what like it's a hype, so definitely there is a great demand. Okay, and to be very frank, there is a great demand but supply is very less. So to get a pure data science, see what is happening is the people from the industry, they are looking a full stack data scientist who know everything, who know Python, who knows machine learning, who knows data visualization, who knows big data, everything one, right? But such candidates are very rare. Few are very strong in SQL part, but very they don't know anything about machine learning. Few are very strong in coding part, let's say Python developers, right? They are very strong in Python, but they exactly don't know the data science principles, right? So they're not matching with each other. So few are very expert in data science but lacking big data knowledge. So if you are a strong candidate having all the knowledges, all the skill sets, definitely you are very highly valuable in the market, and definitely for sure definitely you are going to get a job, no worries. Like hundreds of jobs are available in the market, skill set is a lacking part here. Okay, and there
So
is a
can you
great
so
scope.
can you please so can you please include some part of big data
Yeah, that is
in the
included,
course?
right? I have taken you through the course, right? So Apache Spark and all that is included, the big data is already included in the course. And again, I
Okay.
have not included Hadoop because that is already outdated. So now the latest is like Apache Spark. Nobody is using Hadoop for like processing. Only for storage they are using Hadoop. For processing they are using Spark engine, right? So that's the reason I choose Spark, which is again high on demand, right? So it is included. Apache Spark is included. Big data tool, yeah.
So
Hello, Shashmita.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's me, Karthik.
yeah, Karthik.
Yeah, I had a quick question. Do we have any major difference between the data scientist and the data analyst?
Yes, there is a difference, but again, there cannot be a very what I can say is strict line of difference. It all depends on companies. It all depends on broadly. I mean, frankly speaking, there is a difference between theory, what we know from internet definition, and what we exactly work into companies. So, if you are working with very small companies or maybe startups, there is no such role difference. Uh, you have to handle everything single-handedly. There is no ETL, like there is no data engineer who will perform ETL for you. There is no data analyst who will do statistical or maybe exploratory analysis for you. There is no data scientist separately who will do only the predictive modeling part, but you
Okay.
are the only one person who have to do everything for them, right? That is the demand for
Okay, got
small
it.
companies. But let's say you are joining a very big company which is very well structured, they have their own tools and techniques, so their every single role is very much differentiated than others. There will be a big data team. In fact, data engineers are not, sorry, data scientist or maybe data engineer, they're not even responsible for having any big data knowledge, right? They have separate big
Okay.
data team, so they will give you the data, right? So you have to
Okay.
only focus on the coding part, and there is a data analyst team who will do few. So it is chunk and it is divided, the task is divided into different categories and different roles. So it all depends on companies, but ultimately these are the entire tool set you are going to use. Okay.
Okay. And the next question is like, the person who works for the data scientist can also work for the data analyst.
Definitely, a data scientist is the highest designation. Okay, a data
Yeah.
scientist, yeah, a data analyst may be knowing or may not be knowing predictive modeling techniques, but a data engineer may not be knowing all this machine learning and all those techniques. But a data scientist must have knowledge on everything. So this is the high. If you check the Google price, I mean salary structure for data scientists, they
Yeah.
pay the
Yeah.
highest. Yes, because that is a like superset of all things. So become a data scientist means you know everything. You are a full stack. In very simple English, you're a full stack engineer who knows everything. So you can handle a single project single handedly, right? That much
Okay.
capable you are. So that is the role. So simply, if I give you the website, let's say Amazon, there is the data. I will tell you only this single line. And as a data scientist, you should able to go to internet, fetch the data, collect the data, store the data, pre-process the data, build the model, visualize the data. Everything you can able to do. That is data
Okay.
scientist. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you.
Amit here. So, so how would we get how during the course how we would be getting the data source?
Yes, so mostly the data set I will be dumping in the Google Drive. Okay, so in which you have
Okay.
to work. Again, I will give you the link. So mostly the data sets are collected from public websites. I will tell you from where you can get data. If you want to practice some problems by your own, from where you will get data. That also I will tell you the list of free public data sets available. Okay,
Okay.
mostly we will be solving Kaggle and few of the very famous challenges.
Okay. So Sasmita, if you talk about the code, so the code would be in Python, right?
Yes.
Okay. And now coming to machine learning, so do we really need to write the algorithm?
No, no, not exactly. But no need to write the algorithm. It's already developed by the Python developers or maybe our
Mhm.
developers. It is packaged for you. You can use, import and use. So that is way others are teaching. Okay, but that is not the proper way of teaching data science. The coding part is deadly easy. From internet also you can get the code and you can directly, let's say K-means. You type K-means code in Python. You will get the code, right? To understand the code, what parameters you are passing to, and understand the mathematical formulation behind the algorithm, that is the most critical part. Okay, coding is not that much tough. Okay, understanding the logic is difficult. So it's all purely mathematics and all. So no worries, I will make it as simple as possible and so that you can understand everything. I'll also tell you.
So Sushmita,
Yeah.
the class that you already finished, you will redo that class for the newcomers.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. That's what I'm telling. The Friday class is the recovery class. Okay, recovery in the sense, for you, you can say that that is the first class we are starting. Okay, so
And then you are doing both morning and evening for on Friday. It's the same recovery class.
see, I will be teaching the same thing, but few are from US, few are from India, right? So the timings are not suiting. Few are available night time, few are available morning time. So that's the reason who is available which time they can join. Right? Let's say you join the morning time. No need to join again in the night time because I am going to repeat the same thing. But let's say you cannot join the morning time. In that case, you can join the night time. Are you getting?
so Susmita, Amit again, one question. So when would you uploading the videos after the complete course or after the after each and every class?
Yes, complete everything will be uploaded here in the Google Drive. Yeah, and I'll be giving
So
you
when
access.
so when it all videos will be available after the complete course or or
No,
after a single class?
on the go we will be I will be uploading. So let's say I am teaching Caymans today, so I'll be uploading today's class recordings like that.
Okay, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So cool guys. If you don't have any queries, can we end the meeting?
Yes, Susmita, just one thing, if you don't mind, can you either write down the class timings in the chat window for Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yes, sure. I'm writing it, but all are according to Indian timings. Okay. So don't confuse.
That's fine, but yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So Friday, the timings for this weekend I'm telling. For all other weekends it will be 9:30. For this weekend it is 9 p.m. and it is like two timings. One is 6 a.m. or it's not and or okay 9 p.m. This is Friday timing. Saturday morning
If you don't mind,
6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Yeah.
see,
Yeah,
I
these
will
are the
be
time.
sending timing and according to US timing. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my number, please note down. Please give me if you want me to add the WhatsApp group. I think few of the students I missed. I will add their numbers. Yeah.
I'll It's done. Okay.
Yeah. So I have already a group. If possible, I can add your number also. Okay, Benjamin. Yeah, guys. Yeah. If you yep. So we can end the meeting if you guys are clear with your doubts.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I'm good as well.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, guys. So
You?
can you please ping me
You
to
got
my
my number, Susmita? Did you get my number? I just sent it to you.
uh okay. Can you please ping me on WhatsApp because sometimes I am trying but all these US numbers it's not a search not found, some error I'm getting. So you just take me my number. It is 95. This is my number.
Yeah, I already have your number, and I will send you on that. Sure, no
Just ping
problem.
me. I'll add your number. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all. Yeah.
Thank you. Sheetal. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Yeah. I'm ending the meeting. Okay.